for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news, sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me, living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me, still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my road. At the end of my road, I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me, living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me, still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. It's a little good news. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me, living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me, still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. All I really need is a little, something bring me back to the middle. All I really need is a little good news.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Celebrating 6 decades of this great American tradition, off we go from Santa Clara. It's Super Bowl 60. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Love to throw to get started. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Like, I love studying the NFL and just seeing the amount of ways NFL coordinators are able to get their running backs now involved in the passing game. They're kind of chess pieces. They can move them out in the slot. They can put them out wide, of course, out of the backfield. It's a big part of today's modern NFL.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They get 16 on that connection. First down, Indianapolis. From the gun, it's Love. To the outside, catch made by Worthy.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down. I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Joseph's kick is good. And the Colts are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. On play action, it's Herbert. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on it? It's first and goal. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Once more from the 2. Third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up fourth and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the point.
And this will pay off. It is caught. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Lions. Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me?
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action now, Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, And it'll set up second down. A give here to Wright. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
21. Ray.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A carry here for Wright. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Third and long. Herbert. Got it with Smith in Jigba. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Now Herbert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. More from Santa Clara and Super Bowl 60 after this. Now Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. A dive, and he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The PAT, up and good. And the Lions move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Love to throw it on first down. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback?
The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Hey, go Lion. Hold me troops right. Hey, you go orange. Hey, ram. Ready?
Now it's Herbert. That's going to be pulled in by Wright.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hey, go Lion. Crowd right. Go. Set.
Throwing, Herbert. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And the Colts will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 19, Pioneer. Take go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
5-9. Set.
Now a play fake. Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
12. let's go. Hey, set.
To throw is Herbert. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's got it! And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield.
21. Set. Ready.
A shotgun handoff to right. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Set. Go.
Throwing now is Herbert. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Homie trips right. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Down the field, it's Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Let's go, let's go. 21.
Herbert to the air again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. Now it's going to be third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Lions. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Love to throw on 1st and 10. A ball deep for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Love.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Back to throw is Love. He's going to keep it himself. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Open man, left side. He's got it. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. On first down, it's Love. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Here's Love. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's third down and goal. Here's Love to throw. And he'll take it on in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Here's Greg Joseph for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set. Set.
Here's Herbert. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. On second down, here's Wright. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch it. What can they do here? This is third and forever.
Hey, Ram. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 89 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Love to throw it on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Throwing is Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Outright Smith and Jigba has it.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Now a 3rd and 2. They run again with Wright. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Back on the ground and back to Wright. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Detroit. A try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's caught! And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Now Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
On the ground, this is Wright. Has some room inside the 30. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 15-yard line. A big play here in the big game. And even 30 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Wright. And not much there. Down to about the 13. 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Wright. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. It is 3rd and 10. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And the Lions have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. So, a moment to savor here. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another...
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to... They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition.